So, today we can start laying down on the back. And just find a comfortable position. Place your feet on the ground so the legs are bent and your arms are by your sides. And then here just you can close your eyes and take 2 deep breaths. Through the nose, breathe in. And through the mouth, breathe out. One more time. Deep breath in, feel how your belly lifts, your ribcage expands. And then as you exhale, you soften your face, your jaw, your neck, and your chest. One more breath. Deeply breathe in through the nose. And deep, long breath out through the mouth. We take the hands on the pelvis. And we start moving the pelvis forward and backward, rocking. Exhale, you tilt towards you, so the lower back is pressed on the mat. And inhale, release. Exhale, tilt. Inhale, release. You can notice with your hands if left and right moves the same. And we'll do 2-3 more. Very gentle warm up for our pelvic floor and for the deep core muscles, for the hips. Last one. Now imprint your lower back, so press the lower back into the floor and think of lengthening. So your sitting bones reach a little bit towards your heels. So you're very long here in this position. Take your arms on the sides again, and without losing this connection to the floor, you lift one leg up in the tabletop position. Inhale, exhale, lower it down. All the time pressing the lower back down. Inhale, the other leg lifts. Exhale, lower down. Very simple. The main goal is to keep the lower back long and pressed on the mat in the imprint position. You can pull the chin a little bit more to the chest so you flatten as well the part of your spine, the rib cage, the thoracic spine. And next time we lift one leg up in the tabletop position, we hold it there, still pressing the lower back down, and then we lift the other one next to it. And from here, we lower, bend leg down, tap the floor, and inhale, lift. Exhale, the other one, and lift. Try to not bend your knee more. So you open from the hip. Maria, think of your whole hip going forward. So you tap more forward than what you think, not bending the knee more. So you stay in the 90-degree angle. Ah, yes, that's it. Exactly. Good. We do a few more. And watch out, use your lower back still pressing on the mat. You should feel already your core working here. Always using the breath. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. We have one more on each side. Then you go up with both legs, and then we open to the side. Hello, Francois. We open one bent leg to the side. Inhale, exhale, lift. All the time pressing the lower back down. Inhale, open the other leg. Exhale, up to center. So Francois, you can lay down on your back and just warm up the lower back first with the pelvic tilt forward, backward a few times. And we repeat 2 more times on each side, opening foot and knee to the side. So I'll show you from this angle. So we open to the side and come back. All the time pressing the lower back down. Good. Last one. And then hug both knees to your chest, and we can roll side to side. You can take both knees together and we roll them, circle them around the pelvis in one direction for about 3 times. To massage a little bit the lower back and the pelvis, and then 3 times in the other direction. Reverse. Good. Keep the legs in the tabletop position again. Press the lower back down one more time. If you want, lower the feet for a second. So lift your pelvis and really elongate the lower back. Then you feel the length there. Everything is pressed. Then you lift again the legs in the tabletop position. Now hands behind the head, interlace your fingers. The legs don't move. Exhale, chest lift. Inhale, stretch your arms forward. Exhale, roll a little bit higher. You pull the belly strongly in. Inhale, take your hands behind the head and roll all the way down. Inhale to prepare. The lower back is pressed on the mat all the time. Exhale, chest lift. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, imagine somebody pulls your fingertips forward and the belly button sinks down. Circle the arms around as you breathe in. Don't drop down the upper body and then roll down. Let's repeat 3 more times. Exhale, roll up. Good. Stretching the arms. Try to relax the shoulders. And imagine really that somebody pulls you. It's super easy. Taking the hands behind the head and rolling down. Always keep the imprint. The lower back is pressed on the mat. The neck is long, so you can pull the chin a little bit to the chest and imagine you're holding a small apple. And one last time, and we roll up and stay up. Stretch the arms forward. If you have any neck pain, you can take one hand behind the head. If no, turn your palms facing up and we start pumping with the arms up. And breathing in and turn them down and breathe out. Breathe in, turn them up and breathe out, turn them down. Reaching forward with the tips of the fingers. Always turning the palms so the rotation comes from your shoulders and you roll a little bit higher and you press a little bit more your lower back into the floor. And if you have your hand behind the head, switch your hand now. But I think nobody has it, so we keep going and keep pulling the belly in and breathing deeply in to breathe in and breathe out. And put your hands up, palms up and down. And last breath, deep breath in, roll a little bit higher for the last one. And then we circle the hands behind the head. Roll one last time a little bit higher and then roll all the way down with your head. Lower the feet down and stretch your legs and your arms overhead. Pull yourself long, long, long here. Take a deep breath in and out. You can shake your legs a little bit. Good. We turn to the side. So you can just turn around and lay down on your arm. Lower leg is bent, upper leg is straight. And you can flex the upper foot. So foot, knee, hip, the whole spine and the top of the head are in one line. So pull the chest a little bit, pull the chin to the chest. And we can hold the hand on the pelvis here to see what's going on. And we push with the foot away from the body, so we stretch here maximal and then pull towards us. The leg stays in the same line, so we just shorten the waistline. Inhale to push away, 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 and exhale, pull. So the position of the leg is not so important. What we're doing here, we're moving the pelvis in a side tilted position. We stretch the waistline and we shorten it. One last time. Stretch it. Now keep it as long as you can, so both sides are long. And we take the other arm overhead. Hope you have space. And from here we lift arm and leg up. Inhale, stretch long, apart. Exhale, lift. Inhale, stretch. So watch out that your toes show straight forward with your knee, so you don't have outer rotation. We keep the pelvis as stable as we can. One last time, lift. And lower. And now from here, without bending the spine, keep the spine long, we bring the arm and the leg forward. And again, stretch. Inhale. So imagine you're gliding on a table. Inhale, stretch. So think of arching the lower back a little bit as you bring the leg forward. This is going to make it a little bit harder, and you make sure that you really keep the hips stable. But it looks good. Exactly. So try to keep the same length all the time in your spine. Ribs are connected to your pelvis, so send your ribs down. Okay, and push your lower leg a little bit more onto the floor to give you stability. Last one, and we keep the leg and the arm forward. And now think of pushing the hand down and the leg up, and opposite. And push the hand down, leg up, and switch. So you can go as high as you want with the leg, but watch out that your pelvis doesn't go backward, so you don't twist it. So go as high as you can with the pelvis still aligned, and lower. And try to keep the neutral spine position. And breathe. Maybe we feel already the leg working. Oops. Coordination in opposite directions always. And the leg as forward as you can with neutral spine. So Francois, if you want, you can bend your leg a little bit, but bring it more forward, the upper leg. Yeah, there. And then from there you lift. Yes. Okay. That's it. Good. One last time. And then from here, we stretch the leg again in elongation of the whole body. Now we point the foot, we lift the arm up, and we do circles with the leg. Very small circles with the big toe away from the head. So now you send your leg in the same line as the body. A little bit more behind you, so you can feel your glutes working. Very small circles, the whole leg is active. Stretch it until the big toe. Relax the face. And we keep circling in this direction for 2 more. And then we reverse. Reverse, circle in the other direction. And send the leg more back. A little bit more back. Pull the belly in, ribs in. And what is our face doing? Relax the face. Good, almost done. And release. Lower the leg. Bend it, shake it. Very good. Stretch the lower leg out and bend the upper in front of your hip. So in front of the pelvis if you can, or somewhere in front of your hip. And now align your pelvis that both pelvic bones are on top of each other. And we lift the lower leg up and down. Lift it up and down. Try to keep the waistline long. Good. I think somebody else. Oh, Yvonne and Birgit joined. Very nice. Hey. Yvonne, you can turn your pelvis a little bit more towards the camera. More. A little bit more. Even more. Even a little bit more. Yeah, there. Good. And Birgit, stretch completely the lower leg. Completely. Yeah, there. Good. And now we keep that lower leg lifted and we do small pulses. We go up, 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 up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Lift as high as you can and release. Okay, so we have activated a little bit the inner thighs, and then you can just bend your legs, both feet together, both knees together. And we take the hand behind the head without moving the pelvis or the legs. We send the elbow towards the floor forward, so if you want to close the whole body, and then send the elbow all the way back behind you. You can inhale to open and exhale to close. Inhale to open and exhale, close. Watch out that you don't really move the legs or the feet or the pelvis, and you really stretch and mobilize your rib cage. Good. So you can push the knees on the ground. Very nice. And let's everybody stay in the open position. Send your elbow behind you. Open. Try to look towards your elbow and just stay here. Or if you want, you can stretch the upper leg in the opposite direction, so forward. So you have a little bit more twist in the whole spine, and at the same time send your pelvis away from you to elongate. And we take here 2 deep breaths, just holding. And release. Bend both legs, both hands behind the head now. So you're on your elbow. And now push with your lower elbow and lift your ribs off the ground and lower back down. So it's a very small movement. Exhale. Lift the ribs off the ground and lower down. With good aligned shoulders. So the shoulder is not next to the ear, away from the ear, of course. And we try to not twist, so don't open towards the ceiling, look straight forward. And then you lift from here and lower. 2 more. So the pelvis is still down, we just lift the ribs. Yes, exactly. Lift and lower. And the last one, lift and hold it, hold it. So here we feel the armpit, maybe a little bit the neck, the whole musculature is working, and release. Stretch both arms overhead, interlace your fingers, stretch your legs, pull yourself very long, and then turn around on your belly with your arms open in a T position, like an airplane. And then you push your pelvis down. The lower back is long. You know the neck already. So we push with both hands into the ground and lift the chest, but we still look down. And we lower down. Watch out that you don't arch the lower back. Keep it long, and again lift and lower. So you can bend slightly your elbows. Push with the hands and lift the chest and lower. Now push and lift, and we hold it. Push more with the right hand and with the pelvis and with the back of the feet, and then we release the left arm and move the arm in a half circle forward in line with the head and towards the feet. Again, forward and towards the feet. Keep moving that arm for 2 more repetitions. Just one arm. We're pushing with the right hand down. Right hand is down in the T position. We push with the right hand and we move the left arm. So we're working on diagonal muscles here. Good. And then you switch the hands. You push the left hand down and move the right arm in half circle. Feel your shoulder working. And what about your lower back? Is it still long? Don't arch the lower back. Imagine you have a ice cube underneath the lower back. Very nice. Really try to stay as stable as you can, just the arm moves. If you have no space, you can keep the arm bent. I'm not sure if this sofa is in the way. Yeah, exactly, just with bent arm. Okay, one last time. We're still up and we just lower the hands back down, bend the elbows a little bit more, and think of your neck going up. And then you start lifting your chest, your belly, pull the belly in. Then you look forward and lower the belly down, the chest and everything like in the swan. So here we do a wave. Again, start lifting your neck. So you look towards your chest, and then the shoulders, lift the belly, and at the end you stretch and look forward, and then roll all the way down. It's a very soft movement. Try to be super supple in your spine and do it in your own timing, and just imagine you're melting. Exactly. If you want to train your fingers, you can go on the tips of the fingers in this one, or you can stay on the whole hand. Just be very supple in your spine, super easy wave going up and down in your own timing. Don't forget to breathe, it doesn't matter how you breathe, you just keep breathing. Good. Let's do just one more. Rolling up, looking forward, rolling down, and then you can push yourself back into the child's pose to stretch and relax the lower back and the neck, so you can lower the head down, hands towards your feet, relax completely the whole body, let go of any tension in the neck, in the shoulders, in the face, in the hips. Take a deep breath in and out. Good. We roll ourselves up to sitting. And we go in the Z sit. So we have both feet to the right side. If your right side is very lifted, place something please underneath your left side, so you can sit a little bit higher. Birgit, can you sit more straight? So we don't want to sit too much to the side. If this is the case, please roll your mat on your left side and then sit here with the left hip higher, and then the spine goes automatically straight for Yeah, Francois, try to send your ribs more to the side. Okay, from here we stretch both arms to the sides and imagine that your head is just over the pelvis. We twist out one direction, twist, twist, center, inhale. To the other side, twist, twist, center. So let's exhale, exhale, inhale. So Francois and Birgit especially try to stretch the spine more up. Yes, good. Twist, twist, center. One more time to each side. Twist, twist, center. Last one. Twist, twist, center. We're still here. So try to not let go your whole way down, but stretch. And then one hand with the fingers up, one hand with the fingers down. Chin slightly to the chest, and then we switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. We will feel some tingling maybe in the hand joints. Let's do it one more time to each side. Stay upright here as much as you can. Now both hands are straight. So reach long. And we think of laying 8 or the infinity sign. And we start doing circles. A little bit more forward, so I'll show you from the side. So you just do figure 8, and then we feel the arms and the shoulders working. Keep stretching the head up, especially everybody stretching, 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 stretching. Yeah. We feel the arms, no? Let's reverse the direction. The other way around, don't think too much. Coordination. Yes. No worries, keep moving. Even if it's the same direction, doesn't matter. Just do a few more. Yeah, I lost the other direction too. The body wants to move always in one direction. It's very funny. Okay, one last. And then we flex both hands with the fingers pointing up as if we want to push 2 walls away. Push, 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 push. Send your shoulders down, pull the belly in, and we lift both arms up. Lift them, lift them, lift them. Maybe you touch the fingers, maybe not, doesn't matter. And from here, we push a wall or the ceiling up. So both shoulders up. And both shoulders down, and we open one more time. And one last time we lift up, push the ceiling away, push it, push it, push it. Stretch the spine at the same time, lower the shoulders down, and lower all the way down. And shake your hands. Then we stretch the legs forward, and we shake them. Shake them first, release your mat, and take your arms forward. I'll just show you from the side, you can stay in the same position. And from here, chin to the chest for the spine, stretch forward. So you go as far forward as you can with the crown of the head, but lifting your stomach up. And inhale, restuck. And stretch as much as you can. So, Francois, you can sit on a pillow or higher. Exhale, we go forward again. Inhale up. The arms are just gliding, so the shoulders are relaxed, and then you repeat a few times. And think of going one vertebra at a time. So when you start coming up, the lower vertebrae restuck, 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 the neck and then the head at the end. And when you go forward, it's the opposite. First the crown of the head, so you send it forward and the whole spine follows. and back up. Exactly. Very nice. So not so much head, shoulders down. Beautiful. So Francois, you can look down. Maria, try to relax a little bit the shoulders. Very nice. Emmeline. And yeah, good, very good, good, Yvonne. Good. One last time. Reach forward. And all the way up. Take your hands behind you. Open your shoulders first. So push. It doesn't matter in which direction are your fingers. Just open the shoulders and lift the ribs a little bit more and then look up and take your 2 deep breaths. And release. Relax everything. This time we take the legs in the opposite direction. So here it's the same thing. If your left hip is too high, you put something underneath your right one. So we don't want to sit to the side. We want to be as straight as possible, even if we have to sit higher. Good. And another thing, watch out that you're not too much forward. You're over the pelvis. Ready? We take the hands to the sides, shoulders relax, reach the spine as much as you can. And we take both arms up and twist and open the arms. And lift them up to come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, twist and stretch the arms apart from each other. So the arms help you to twist even further. Inhale, back to center with relaxed shoulders, but the spine and the crown of the head reaching up. And switch. Good. Both arms opening and reaching apart. Yes, keep moving. So Evelyn, I don't know if it's the angle of the camera, but I think you're lifting. When you twist, don't lift the ribs, keep them down and with the crown of the head, so you're really staying in the center axis. So not opening the rib cage. Or think of sending your whole weight a little bit more back. When you twist, send the weight a little bit more back. A little bit more back here. Back, 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 back. That's too much. On that side it was good, on the other side. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just one more time, everybody. And come back to center. We're still in our straight spine position as much as we can, even the hips are maybe hurting. We turn the palms facing up, shoulders down, and elbows close to the body. And bring the hands forward and stretch forward. Bend the arms with the elbows underneath your shoulders. You keep your elbows close to the body and open the hands as far as you can. Try to keep the hands in the same level as the elbows, so everybody lower the hands a little bit more. We feel the shoulders here, and then we stretch. And again, bend, forward, stretch, Again, bend, open, 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 open. Here we should really feel the shoulders. Send you a big thumbs back, 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 and then stretch. Good. Keep moving. And think of your wrists. They're frozen. You don't bend them in any direction. They're straight. Good. Both shoulders relax. And think of the spine. Don't hang down. And think of the crown reaching up. Yeah, with this one, I'm torturing you. It's not so easy to sit here. Not so easy to move the shoulders like this. One last time. Stretch. And then we bring the elbows close to the body. And here we do small pulses. You want to go back with the thumbs. Back, 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 back. And we should really feel the arms and shoulders here, right? So we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach back as far as you can. And release. Oh, shake everything. Stretch your legs in front of you one more time. First, shake the legs. And this time we open the legs wider. So not to your maximum, but wider than the hips, definitely. Try to stretch your spine as much as you can. Here again, from so you can sit higher. And anybody who feels that you cannot stretch here at all, so you can sit higher or bend the knees or do both. Good. We take the hands in front of us and we do again something like the spine stretch forward, but for the fascia, so we double pose. So we go forward, forward, and all the way up. Inhale. It doesn't matter how far you go, but you have 2 steps, even if it's 1 centimeter further the second step. So let's go. With the breath out, it helps. Inhale, stretch, and exhale, forward, forward, and up. Inhale. And exhale, exhale, inhale. Good. So we don't stay too long, but you feel the elasticity of your muscles, especially the back side of your legs, for sure. Good. And always stretching as much as you can. Inhale, up to the ceiling, the crown stretching and inhaling. And exhale, exhale. So we do just one more. Exhale, exhale, inhale. And again, we take the arms behind us. This time we bend the legs. So you can take them hip distance apart or a little bit wider, doesn't matter. And again, push the shoulders first. So you open the shoulders, reps in, everything is long. And we push equally with feet and hands and lift the whole pelvis up. And we hold it here for 2 breaths. Try to really lift your pelvis higher, 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 and keep breathing. And then very easy, gently lower your pelvis down. Good. Now we swing the legs to the other side. So we should have the head over to the right side. Lay down. Lower leg bent, upper leg straight. You can have your hand on the pelvis to see what's going on. So we want to not twist the pelvis, not backward and not forward. Keep it over the other side. And we flex the foot, and here we shorten the waistline and elongate. And shorten and elongate. So the leg stays in the same line as the whole body. We're just bringing this pelvic bone, the upper pelvic bone, closer to the ribs and away from the ribs. Yes. I think everybody got it. Yeah, exactly. Nice. So maybe one side feels easier or harder than the other, doesn't matter. Just notice what's going on in your body. One last time. And now we keep the length, so you push all the way away from the body with the foot. Watch out that the foot is not in front of you, it's in the same line. So send it a little bit more back. Take your arm overhead and we're ready for the lift. We lift arm and leg straight up and lower. So the pelvis is in the right alignment, the head is in elongation. And we watch out that the knee and the toes show forward. Good. Everybody's doing a good job holding the pelvis stable in the right alignment. Just, Yvonne, try to keep the knee exactly forward. Yeah, so you don't have to lift so high, but it's on the side, the muscles. Good. We'll do just one more. Lift and lower. And now without bending the spine, keep the spine super long. We bring the arm and the leg forward. And stretch again. Inhale. Exhale forward. And stretch. Again, it helps to think that you have a little bit arched lower back as the leg goes forward. So we definitely don't want to round the lower back. Rather think of extending it, finding the length, so you feel the stretch behind. And of course we work here on obliques, on the core. Very nice. Watch out with the shoulders, everybody. Two more. Good. Last one. And then you keep the arm and the leg forward. And you remember the opposition. So you lower the leg down and lift the arm. And switch. Arm down, leg up. But here you push forward with the pelvis at the same time. And again, leg down, arm up, and switch. So if you're really holding the pelvis stable, you should super quickly feel your glutes burning. If you don't feel them, maybe you're twisting the pelvis and compensating with the spine. So make sure they're burning. That's the goal here. And holding the neutral spine, very good. So we'll do a few more and we relax the face. You can smile even if you feel your legs burning here. We're almost done. And one last time. And release. You can bend your leg, shake, whatever feels good. And then from here, we stretch the upper leg out in elongation of the whole spine. Make sure your pelvis is square, arm up, ready for the circles. Small, tiny circles on the wall in front of your foot. Activate the whole leg until your big toe reach. So maybe you get cramps, I hope not. Reach long, 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 long. And correct the position of your neck. The arm is as relaxed as you can. Keep breathing. And then we reverse the direction, the other way around. if you want to target more the glutes, try to reach more back behind you with the circles. A little bit more back, but again, watch out that you don't arch the lower back. Hold with your core and with your ribs. And we're almost done. And release. Shake your leg. Then we'll stretch the lower leg in elongation of your body. Everything is one straight line. And the upper leg is in front of you. Watch out that the pelvis didn't twist backwards. So push the upper side of the pelvis a little bit more forward. And send it away from you, so you're long on both sides. Ready? And we'll lift the lower leg up and down. So you can exhale to lift, inhale to lower. You can as well imagine that you have a weight on the lower leg as you lift it. Good. So everybody apart of Maria and Emeline, I don't see you so exactly. Everybody push the upper side of the pelvis more forward. A little bit more. Yes, there. Good. Yeah, we feel the lower leg working. And then we lift it next time and we hold it up and we do our poses. We lift up, 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 up for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it as high as you can. Lift, lift, lift. And release. Okay. Then you can bend both legs if you want to shake it a little bit, but I don't think it's needed. Knees on top of each other, feet on top of each other, pelvis is stacked, hand behind the head. So now you see where is your head, maybe it's too much forward. Push the head into your hand and let's do our twist towards the floor, forward, exhale. And inhale all the way back. Maybe you hear some clicks in your spine, it's fine. Exhale, forward. Inhale back. Pushing the knees on the ground all the time. Just enjoy the movement. I don't know for you, but these moves are from my favorite ones, that you make space in the rib cage for your breath, for your lungs. So deep breaths. As you inhale, you open as much as you can, and as you exhale, you close and you feel a stretch maybe between your shoulder blades. Good. Just take one last breath and open to the back. So reach with your elbow behind you as far as you can and try to look towards the elbow. Either you stay in this position like this, pushing your knees down, or if you want, you can stretch the upper leg forward. And stay here and take 2 deep breaths. With each exhale, you release tension and try to sink deeper into that position. And with each inhale, stretch the spine even more, sending the pelvis away from you. And then come back to center, bend the legs again. Now take both hands behind the head, interlace your fingers. So we're on the elbow here. And watch out that you don't push the head forward, but it stays in the same line as your spine. And here remember, we push with the elbow more and lift the ribs off the ground and lower. And exhale, lift and lower. Maybe it's a part tiny move, maybe you lift more. So if your elbow is too far forward, you have flexibility, maybe you don't lift too much. So take it a little bit closer to you, so you have already a gap underneath the armpit. And then you can lift even higher. And watch out for your shoulders, that they stay aligned. Pelvis is square, but from here it looks good, everyone. And just one last time, and we lift and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and we smile, hold it, and release. Stretch your arms overhead, interlace your fingers, pull yourself long, stretch your legs as well. And we turn one more time on the belly. So in this direction. And let's try the finger variation. So you place your fingers on the ground. It's a little bit like a spider with your elbows up. And then from here we go in the other direction. First we were going with the neck, and now this time we go with the crown of the head forward, arch, and then lower the head down and stretch. So it's the same move from before, but in the other direction. And you really push with all 10 fingers. Exactly. Again, think of suppleness, but don't let go completely your core. You want to pull a little bit the belly in, but still super soft in your spine. Just one more time. And then we go on straight hands again and lower one elbow down towards the floor, and you twist and lift and lower. So try to show you from a different angle. So you have your hands more or less at the same spot, and you lower one elbow down, and on that side you lift your chest and twist towards the elbow that's lowering, and come back down, and then the other one. And you don't even have to go so high. Just keeping the pelvis and the feet heavy, and then opening in a twisted position. Yes, so we're strengthening the shoulders a little bit and mobilizing the chest. Keep breathing. Just one more time to each side. And then you push yourself back on the heels. This time, if you want, keep your arms forward. And you can open the knees a little bit, so there is space for your belly and for your chest. And just relax completely. If this is too much for your shoulders, you can take your hands back to the feet. And relax. Stay here for 2 breaths. And from there, you roll your spine up to sitting. We take our hands forward, bring the knees together, relax your shoulders, inhale. As you exhale, push with the shins on the floor and lift from your pelvic floor, and we go up and forward. Stretch the arms so you're in one straight line with your whole body. Lean backwards, lean forward, lower the arms, bend your hips and sit down. Again, lift straight up, push your pelvis forward, Lift your arms, relax your shoulders so your arms could be a little bit forward. And lean back, lean forward, bend your hips, and sit down. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, relax your arms, roll the shoulders to the back and to the front. And let's finish the class with some overhead mobilization of the spine, so we really make sure that everything is stretched. If any of you have any acute pain in the back, so see if it hurts a lot, then you do just the normal bridging, controlled. Or if you have your period, any of you girls, please don't go overhead either. And you can do just, so the easy version or the alternative is to do the normal bridge that you already know, that you go 1 vertebra at a time, and then you can do some variations with the arms overhead, and here lifting one leg up and down. Or we go on the back and align the spine first. We will do a bent leg version to really find length in the lower back especially. So we'll lift the legs in the tabletop position first. Then you keep your feet together and open the knees. So it's like a triangle. And you can find the position, maybe you want to pull the knees a little bit more towards you, see what works better. So without momentum, we start tilting the pelvis, so we push the lower back down and start lifting the pelvis, and we go up and over. Stay here and relax your chest so that the weight is between your shoulder blades, and we think of upside down chair. So the feet are high and knees and hips are in one line. Keep the feet exactly the same spot and start lowering the spine. So at some point the legs are going to stretch and you have outer rotation, both knees show outwards. Then you lower the legs a little bit into the diagonal and bend the knees again to come into the starting position. So the legs, I can just show you this move. So you go up, then you are going to stretch the legs, and then they lower, and then you bend them. So it's a little bit like a swimming frog, and then you just go along with the spine. Let's try again. Exhale, we go up and over. Keep the feet there at the same spot and start stretching the legs as you roll the spine. Then you have this out rotation, the legs, lower them and bend. Again, go up and over. Very nice. The feet higher. So Maria, yeah, feet higher, higher, higher. So your knees off the face, higher, higher. Yeah, and then you keep the feet there and start rolling the spine down. Try to stretch the legs as you roll the spine. Good. Let's do just one more. This one with the outer rotation is really opening the lower back. So if you have any tension there, we should take it away. And bend your legs and hug them to your chest when you roll down. You can go a little bit side to side. Releasing the tension in the lower back. Take your hands underneath your knees. Prepare for assisted roll up. And exhale to roll all the way up. Lower your feet down. Take your hands on your knees and stretch your back. Open the chest and the shoulders back. You can look up and then relax everything around and look towards your belly. One more time. Use your hands to stretch the spine first. Open the shoulders and then lift the chest. And exhale, release everything, relax, round, lower the head down. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. And then you can just come forward, cross your legs. We started laying down on the back, but we're going to finish sitting. So hands on your knees. Stretch your whole back. Relax the shoulders. And close your eyes for a moment. And just concentrate on your breath. Notice how long is your breath, how long is the exhalation, the inhalation. Are they the same length? Is one longer than the other? Don't judge, don't change. Just notice. And then notice, are you breathing through the nose, through the mouth? And try to really feel the air going inside your body, how it enters, where it goes, going towards your lungs, and how it goes out. Try to really feel it. And now take an inhale, don't control it, but imagine that it comes through your throat, it spreads in your lungs, and then it keeps spreading in your whole body, towards your arms until the fingertips, in the belly, towards your legs until your toes. And then as you exhale, it comes the same way back and out. You can imagine any color. Inhale, you fill up the whole body with air or with this color. And exhale, like a wave, it comes very easy and quickly out. Washes out everything that you don't need. Inhale, new energy, new power, whatever you wish for yourself, new flexibility, strength, endurance, more whatever you want in your life. And as you exhale, everything that you don't need goes out. And we take one last breath and we take the arms up to the sides and to the ceiling. Stretch. And exhale, soften everything and slowly lower your arms down. And you can open your eyes if you have them closed. And then we just rotate the shoulders to the back and to the front. And I thank you very much for joining. I hope you feel well, and today's focus was more on spine and hips.
Thank you, Denitsa. I have to go, but really great as usual.
Thank you. Thanks for joining. Even in summer, everybody stays here.
Bye.
Bye bye. See you soon.
Bye.